Welcome back, you motherfuckers. We are back with episode 10,
Yes, sir.
Jujutsu Kaisen Hidden
Peekaboo, Gojo's a beast.
Inventory.
This man has an arsenal and a slug?
God damn. Only 5 episodes for this one. We're going to come in with a review after 5. That's how good these 5
God,
episodes
man.
were.
Is it too early to say that this might be the anime of the year?
It- I don't think it is because
It's
there
so
was a lot of
good.
hype around the manga before it actually came out.
Yeah,
I know that much. And
yeah.
then they come out with the anime and it has lived up, in my opinion, to
Oh my gosh.
expectations.
So
We don't
far
read
it's
mangas, but
mangas. All right. So far it's been a lot better than the first season, and we're only 5 episodes in. And I'm not
yeah.
even one for I'm not a backstory person. Like I like a good snippet back in the past. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I
So you
like a quick glance. Like let's wrap
right.
this up in, 10, 15 seconds
So
and then
maybe
get right to it.
right. So as the character's either fighting somebody or talking to somebody, you like the quick flashbacks.
Right, right. And keep the story moving,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, this one was a full-on flashback.
It
Um,
was.
we didn't know that in the beginning. Actually, we did technically. I mean, you use context clues,
Y-
but they don't
Yeah.
announce it,
Right.
is what I mean.
Right. And then they say, fuck the consumer. We're just gonna stop releasing episodes for a month after the first 5. So our
Right.
employees can see daylight because they've been animating so much. Well, you know what? Fuck you, employees. How
Yeah.
dare you make me wait?
Fuck you. All right? We don't want to wait.
I don't want to wait.
We want it now.
I want it now.
We want the whole season 2 to be we have this discussion all the time.
All the time, dude.
Every time we watch animes, me and Comedy Ashra talk about how we just want the
Hmm.
full season to be released and let
Yep.
us
Binge
binge.
it. Let us binge it.
Let us fucking binge.
Yeah, man.
And
Because I don't like this anxiety of waiting for this next episode because it's so good.
right. It definitely feels like it's purpose. It's on
Yeah.
purpose,
Yeah. I
you
mean,
know?
even when you start right into the first episode, right?
Mhm.
Like you got a homegirl and homegirl over there.
Cute girl and cute girl.
Cute girl one, cute girl two.
Yeah.
You got them going
Yeah.
right into that mansion, that
The
abandoned
Haunted
mansion.
Mansion? Yeah, I call it
Yeah.
the Haunted Mansion. Yeah, it was Urahime and Meimei, and correct us if we're wrong. I Google translated the Meimei name
Yeah.
because I thought it was Mai Mai. It looks like a Mai Mai, but I could be just saying it like
He was
a
also
motherfucker.
drinking a lot of Mai Tais when he was
Exactly.
watching it. You know what I'm talking
Yes. Oh, yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Out of pocket. Like and subscribe. What?
about.
Uh,
Yeah, but we start off with them, they're walking through the mansion
trying
trying
to
to
figure out why everybody's popping up missing.
right, because people pop up missing all the time.
It's a
Same way
common
you wake
theme.
up dead.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's a common thing you say. I don't know if it's a
No,
common.
common theme.
Oh,
Common
people
theme.
popping up missing.
Yeah.
Ah,
In
yeah, yeah,
anime. It's a
yeah.
common theme. Mugen Train, we just covered Mugen Train.
Yeah, where you also said people were popping up
uh,
missing.
Popping up missing.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. You're a big fan of that. That
You don't
that
understand
phrase.
the phrase? It's clear
What?
logic.
Yeah,
Popping up missing. Hey,
yeah.
this
Makes
person's
perfect
missing. You
sense.
put their face there, that's popping up. Duh.
Okay, and so they're putting
You
their
didn't
face
put
there.
that. Yeah. So like when you're
Oh,
investigating
okay.
and people are popping up missing, you put them pop it up, you pop them up on
You
the
pop 'em
board.
up like a book,
Like a
like a
board, yeah,
pop
can
up
you
book.
put an anime you know how you did the checklist? Put, like, a pop-up of, just random anime people gone missing.
Okay, all right, yeah,
Simple as that, the audience
and
will be
then
able to see.
and then you add a little thingy at the back, so that way when you open up the page, it actually
Yes,
pops up at you,
yeah.
and
So
they're missing.
not quite like Death Note. Death Note is just generic. This one is more pop-up, like,
Yeah, this
the
is
springy, like, pictures.
yeah, yeah,
Like, you
pop up.
open up the missing book and then Shane's face just pops up.
Yeah, I'm missing
Yeah.
apparently for this
Yes.
scenario.
Well, no, you know, Shane from the anime, Jujutsu Kaisen. Alright,
All right,
anyway,
all right.
we're a little too far off there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're walking through that haunted mansion trying to figure out shit, and then they get caught in that loop,
Yep, they get caught
right?
in that goddamn loop, and they're like, "Hey, I got an idea. As women, we're super fast, right?
Okay.
We all know the
Okay.
fastest, right?
Okay.
They
We
hold all the world
the
records
Olympic
between
gold?
both races.
Yeah.
Um, both races, both genders.
Nice.
Yeah, I try, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, they're the fastest in the world. Women. We all know women are faster than men. This is
of
common
course.
knowledge.
I don't
Don't even
is
try and
that what
debate
you
it.
thought of? Is that what you thought of when you saw it? Like, why do they have women racing instead of men? Is that what you thought of?
No, what I thought was I was like, okay, yeah, that'll work. All right, because you're gonna run so
You thought they're
fast.
not fast enough.
Yeah,
You just I'm dead.
100%. I was
The
like, all
curse
right,
seal is way
okay,
too strong for their speed.
yeah, yeah. I was like, okay, yeah, because you guys are that fast.
Right, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
then they
funny.
ran the opposite direction,
Uh-huh,
and big surprise, they broke the domain of that
yes.
demon.
Right, but I don't think it was them. I
It
thought it
wasn't.
was
It
right.
was Gojo. That was my
Okay, it
point.
was indeed? Okay,
It
because I
was
was like, "Did
Gojo.
you know something I didn't know?"
Nope.
But
Nope.
oh, that's why you
We
did
knew
the
something they didn't know.
clearly Blackie Chan missed the But yeah, Gojo does the Gojo glasses,
Yeah, your eyes are a different color.
and
I'm not
then
sure if you knew that. You're missing a
and then
major part of that
can you put the
accessory.
graphics of the blue eyes? Come on,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
as he's doing this on the outside of the fucking, mansion, everything gets sucked in, right? He sucks off
Yeah.
all that material with his
Yeah,
fucking
he sucks it all off.
he sucks it all off with his
Sucks it all
overpowered
off.
ability to suck things in.
Yeah.
So,
He's a problem.
he
That
fucking
that's
issue.
that's the analysis of all this is
That's why I got the
Gojo
Gojo
is a
glasses.
problem. And
Yeah,
we knew he was a problem in season 1,
mhm.
but
That
we
was
didn't get
clear.
to see like
Well,
the
you
true extent. We didn't get to see a ton
well, you
of
didn't get to
Gojo problem.
right, you didn't get to hear the explanation, right? Like,
No.
how is he that good?
Right.
Right? Which was so wild about the Sukuna versus Gojo fight, because 'cause you're
Yeah.
like, "Why is that so easy?" And he's
Yeah, it was a
smiling,
problem.
laughing, he has his
Yep.
hands in his fucking pockets. That
Yeah,
is
he's a problem,
wild.
dude.
That
He's
is
a dude.
wild. He
Uh,
kissed the screen, he said
yep. I appreciate
as he's fighting him.
through this whole season, he kind of plays with that attention. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? The whole
yeah,
season or the whole first 5 episodes, I guess.
yeah,
He plays with that attention
yeah.
in the second
And the
season so far.
confidence just oozes out of this motherfucker.
Oh
This is
my
a
god.
Gojo, even in high school age, which this dude's a prodigy from birth.
Right.
High school age has a bigger dick than Kenpachi from fucking,
From Bleach?
Bleach.
Mm,
I'm just saying, the
I
cockiness
don't
oozes.
I don't know if I'd say that. I don't
The
think Kenpachi has a cockiness. I don't think that's the right way to describe what he has. He wants to beat the best at all times. Um,
That's pretty cocky.
he wants to prove himself. He doesn't say he's gonna win every time. He wants to fight
Well,
someone who's worth
yeah,
it.
Gojo's more cocky.
Yeah. I don't know if
But
cockiness is what I would use to describe it, but I get where you're getting at. You're wrong.
yeah, because Kenpachi's not confident at all. Yeah, no, he's not cocky.
He's confident.
Uh,
I don't know about cocky.
whatever. Whatever, man. That was a great comparison. He's
All
tripping.
right. Yeah. This
But
gold level comparison.
yeah, that was cool to see throughout this season. The younger version of
Yeah.
Gojo, who's still trying to figure everything out, right? He wasn't even at the level he's
No.
at versus Sakuna. This
Right.
man's still trying to figure some shit out. So that was really cool to see.
Yeah. And then you
Um,
get to see Ghetto for the first time.
mhm.
Um, he's a thug.
Yep.
He's a thug. He's a fucking problem.
Yes, he is.
And then you get to see the Nobara clone.
Right.
Also aka Morg Lady, aka Shoko,
Yes.
who was
Yes.
their third.
The cute motherfucker. Um,
Hmm. Yeah,
very
and she got
cute.
a cigarette in her mouth the whole time too, just like she did in the
Well,
morgue. What's up,
I
Trey?
don't. I was about to say I don't like cigarette smokers.
Oh,
That's
I
you.
would eat that cigarette out of
That's
her mouth. Mhm. Getting weird early, Serge.
yeah, very weird.
Get weird early.
Eat the cigarette out of her mouth. All right.
Num 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 num.
All right. Okay. Okay. Moving on.
Hmm.
When I first saw Ghetto, who doesn't smoke cigarettes,
Is that your way of saying you wanna kiss him? I don't not a bad looking dude, though.
I don't think you said you wanna kiss her. I think you said you wanna eat the cigarette out of her mouth.
I'd eat anything out of her mouth, like a
Okay,
baby bird,
okay.
like a baby bird.
Alright. What that was disgusting. But I
Accurate.
saw I saw Geto, and I thought originally he was from the Fushiguro clan, because I remember Megumi. I thought it
Yeah,
was only
because
Fushiguro
because
specific,
Megumi has the yeah.
and that's not the case. So I did
Nope.
learn something there with him, but I was definitely in the beginning stages, I was thinking he's somehow gonna be related or correlated to Megumi.
Mm,
I don't know exactly why, other than that they're both Shikigami users.
which is not accurate.
Yeah, wasn't the case, but that was
Yeah.
my first impression.
Yeah, and then at the end of that first episode, that's when they realize they gotta protect, Rico.
Yes. So the principal, aka their sensei, came up to them and said, who looks a little bit like, what does he look? He looks like a movie character. That sensei, he looks
I
like
couldn't tell you.
a not Neo, but you know what I mean, like that style of movie in the Matrix,
Oh, okay, so
where he's got
they're
the like black suit and the
yeah, they're
glasses
teachers
and
in the
the
Matrix. Okay, I
no,
believe
I'm just
that.
saying he reminds me of that style,
Okay.
animation.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
think that that's where that
Great
was driven from.
reference.
Whoever wrote Jujutsu Kaisen, please back me up here.
Yeah, I obviously got
Back
his
me up
design from the Matrix.
from the Matrix for sure.
Also, I'm the writer, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Shout
Don't
out
be
shout out to
impressed.
Neo. Shout out to Neo. Hardball sucked, but shout out to Neo.
All right.
So he gives him that plan, right? Or
Yeah,
not
he gives
plan,
him the
mission.
plan. Yeah, the mission.
And it's the plasma vessel bitch, the
Yeah,
Tengen assimilation bitch, the
yeah. Rico.
Amanai Rico bitch. That is the
Yeah, and she's
source
gotta
to the
assimilate to
arc,
the yeah, and it's the whole she assimilates with homeboy.
which he still hasn't been explained fully. Tengen,
No, no, just that
all we
he
know has
controls
the
the
barrier,
barrier. Right. The
right?
barrier?
The barrier.
What's
That's
the
all we
barrier?
know. That's all
Marriage.
we know.
Marriage.
All we know is Tengen controls the barrier.
Sorry, I just thought of the younglings.
But I don't know if you put this together too. Anime and women, weirdest shit ever. Why is it the vessel a middle school uh girl? Why is the vessel who has to assimilate with Tengen a fucking all powerful being
You
a
know,
middle school girl?
I didn't put that together and I don't think much into it right now. And I think that's because he wasn't trying to fuck her for a change.
Okay,
So that was a nice change.
I'll give you that. He wasn't trying to fuck her, but
No, and
is
neither
that
was
not?
Gojo
There's no red
or
alert there.
Geto.
Like if they
It didn't
said,
ring any bells for me. Maybe it's because I watch more anime than you.
"Here's the
So it's
thing,"
like that didn't register because that wasn't happening in that one. And
one
slowly my bar has moved.
right, and hear me out here. So if they somehow say who the new plasma vessel was, because they never really clarified that in the show
Hmm.
or in the season so far. If they show who either A, the new vessel was, or B, who previous vessels were, and there wasn't a middle school girl, if they're all middle school girls, would that not ring a bell then?
Oh, it definitely would.
Or even if they're
It
all
definitely
women,
would.
so maybe not middle school girls, but if they're all women,
That
that
would
would
be
still ring a
weird.
bell for me.
That would be weird considering it's a dude absorbing him. So yeah,
Okay, so
that would
we're
be odd.
okay, so I still have a little wiggle room here. We still have a little wiggle room
There,
for my
but we don't
theory.
know who they are.
Yeah, exactly, but we may find out. We may find out.
We may fade out
We may fade out
into black.
in the
You're
future.
dead, nigga.
We may we may find out in the future, bitch. We may
All
find
right,
out.
fair enough. But yeah, but yeah, that chick is a fucking handful, huh?
Yeah. And on top of that, the sensei was like, let her do whatever she wants. And so it's like,
Yeah,
oh
well,
my.
that was homeboys, that was big barrier dude's orders.
Oh, so he just
Yeah, he was like,
related.
yeah, he
He said,
related.
let her live. Okay.
Let her live her life. She's
Okay.
gonna assimilate. I'm gonna
Assimilate.
change that. I'm gonna change that word up every time, just so you guys are aware.
Assimilate.
I'ma assimilate.
She gonna assimilate with me, so therefore, because this is our Tenga voice. Until we until we hear
This is
Tenga speak, this is our Tenga
so
voice.
so you let her. You let her do
Let her
whatever
do
she
what she
want.
wanna do. Like, nobody
So,
said
man,
Tenga was
yeah,
black. What the fuck?
yeah, right? With a name like that, maybe. It could be.
True.
Could
True.
be. But yeah, and so, like, she's a fucking handful because remember they
She
save
is.
her at the end, right?
Mhm.
And then they get her in there and she punches Gojo,
Right.
cracks him pretty
Yeah.
good,
Smacks him. She smacked the shit out of
smacked
him.
him. Yeah, you're a
Yeah.
big fan of that. Anytime anybody
Yes.
gets the shit smacked out of them is
It's
all
just the
you.
funniest shit
Anytime
ever,
anybody
dude.
gets headbutt is all me.
Dude, how legendary was Goku turning Super Saiyan and then proceeding to smack the shit out of Frieza
That was
back
actually
and
funny.
forth? That
That
was
was funny.
legendary because
Yeah.
it wasn't a time where comedy was huge in
Yeah.
anime, so it was pretty funny. So anytime I see a smack,
Yeah,
it's funny.
absolutely. And so she fucking hops up off him and she's like all kung fu'd out.
Yeah, she's
She's
ready.
sitting there like motherfucking Bruce Lee in this bitch.
Right,
Like ready to go with him and Geto. Like she's
right,
like, who want these fucking problems? Because
right.
I'm about that action, Jackson.
Yeah, I'm
She wanted
special.
those problems.
She
I'm
did.
different.
Yup, she did, and
Different.
then she
And
got
then she
twisted like a fucking Twizzler.
yeah, and then the maid walked in, they got her all
And
twisted
they're
up
all
and
like playing with her, dude.
they jump
I was
rope with the
like,
bitch.
"That's funny." Yeah. If they would have done that, I would have lost my shit.
Oh man, that shit was fucking hilarious.
That
And
was
then
funny.
she's
But
yelling at them. She's like, "I'm gonna go to school."
can we talk about how bad the maid entry was?
Yes, sir.
Shit, I would let her ride me all day.
All right,
Turn me
yeah.
into curse manipulate me. Let her
Okay.
ride
You
me, you
feel
know what
good
I'm
about that
saying?
one?
Curse manipulate me. You
She
should put
can't
that in your
use
pickup
she
lines.
can't use curse manipulation.
Curse
She can't use it.
curse manipulate. You struggle with
Curse
that word.
manipulation.
She gonna
Manipa.
use manipulation.
No, nobody use manipulation. It's not even a word.
Like, why you saying it like that, man?
Sounds manipulation's gotta be used, man.
Yeah, man, for sure, especially on
Yeah.
sexy ass maids.
I don't know, man. She's fine.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
fine.
So you were saying about Rico?
Yeah, she was fucking bitching and complaining the whole time. She's like, "Ooh, look at school. I don't care if I die." Like, I mean, I guess that's a good point because you're gonna assimilate.
Assimilate.
Yep, you're gonna assimilate here in the near future.
Assimilate. Did you say
I
assimilate?
said I'm gonna change it up every time I say
Okay.
it.
Jesus
Yep,
Christ.
yep.
All
So
right.
I'm assimilating,
Mhm.
and as I'm assimilating,
Okay.
I'm gonna die anyways. So I guess her fear of death is a little different, huh? Now, when you
Yes.
really think about it,
Yes. Yes. It definitely appeared that she was raised to be assimilated. Assimilated or whatever.
assimilated.
It appears as though
Dude,
she
people are
was
gonna be annoyed as shit by the end of this. We gotta stop it. We gotta stop. They're gonna be like,
Alright,
"Shut the
alright.
fuck up."
If they say assimilate like that one more again.
Yep. Or if they repeat it 12 times afterwards every time.
Yeah, but she was it appeared as though she was raised to be assimilated
Yeah.
and
It didn't appear, she said it.
oh, okay.
Yeah, like she's been told her whole life.
That
She's
I
the
thought
star
she was
plasma vessel.
special. I thought she was told her whole life that she was special.
She throws it in there real quick.
Okay.
Like you could blink and miss it, but she's like, "Yeah, I've been told special. Like I know what this process entails, what's happening,
That'd be
what's gonna be
wild.
going on."
That would be
Um,
fucking wild raised like
Granted,
that.
I don't know if it was like actually from birth, but regardless, she's known about it for a long time.
Yeah, that would be imagine learning about that in elementary school or some
Yeah,
shit, like, just hanging out with your friends, trying to fucking play
yeah.
tag and shit,
Some
and they're
old
like,
dude
"Hey,
is
by the
gonna
way"
you're gonna enter some old dude.
when you're 13.
Yeah, congratulations.
I don't know,
You
fishy.
just won.
You just won, you ain't gonna remember
I don't
shit,
know.
bitch.
Sounds kind of
So,
sus.
you gonna forget about everybody you love. But to be raised like that, and then when you get to that age to know that they have millions of dollars out for your head, that sucks.
Yeah.
Which gets into the star religious plasma bitch group,
Yeah, well, that's
and then
after
the
she goes to the
Q.
school, right? Because I did want to touch something when she goes to the school, and that's that chick sliding Gojo that number, dog.
Yeah, but that was after they had already talked about that. So you're good. You're on point. You're on
Oh,
point.
okay. but they didn't she
She
didn't
slid
they
that
didn't
number
know
in.
about they didn't know
They
about the
the
bounty yet.
school
Yeah,
the
when they
school
got
you're
to the
talking
school.
about? The girl knew because she was
Not
getting
about the
kidnapped
bounty.
already,
She
but she
knew
was getting
people were
kidnapped.
after her,
Yeah, but that's what I
but
meant
not the
by that.
bounty. Okay, alright, fair
Yeah.
enough.
I
Yeah,
see what you why you kinda mixed that.
why I
But
got them all. Yep.
yeah, because yeah, she didn't know there was a bounty out, but yeah, she knew that people were
Yeah,
after her,
everybody knew people. Yep.
and that was fucking hilarious. The scene with the teacher where she's
Yeah,
telling
because she
all the
goes to
little girls
school.
to shut the
Yeah,
fuck
and
up.
Gojo busts in, and they
Yeah,
get all
and he's
excited. He's
like
like, "It's a family emergency." She's like, "You can't." The teacher's like, "Hey, you can't come in here like this." And he's like, "No, it's a family emergency." She goes, "Oh, okay, then here's my number, bro."
and then they're all pissed. They're
Yeah,
all
they're all
like,
yelling
"What
at
the
her.
fuck? You told us to stop."
Oh shit, I was laughing because I rewatched that episode today, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was dying because I didn't catch the first time around because it was I watched it
Sup.
sub the first time through and dubbed this time through.
Right.
And this is why I prefer dubbed over subbed all day,
'Cause you miss little shit.
because you miss all this little shit, right? And
Yeah.
I may not get the exact translation in dubbed, but it's close enough. All right.
Mhm.
That's what translation is. It's the fucking gist of it.
Right.
Fucking sub bitches.
Alright.
Anyways, I don't think y'all are bitches. All that. Like and subscribe.
It's all out of pocket. OOP.
Yeah. And, and so he's sitting there and like when she gives him the number and the little girls are yelling at her,
Uh-huh.
they're like, I can't believe you're into older men or younger men. That's gross. And she's like, what are you talking about? You guys are into older men. It's the same thing.
Wild conversation to have with your teacher.
Yeah. I was like,
That's an anime moment
"Eh,
right there. That's a
yeah.
classic anime
Another
moment.
another wild side note, I recently learned, and this could be false because I did zero research on this.
Okay. Alright, but you
Um,
learned
I learned it,
it.
and I'm gonna ride with this one. That the legal age of consent, the
Oh,
national legal
no.
age of
Oh,
consent
wait,
in
hold on now.
Japan is 13. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna add a preface here. A lot of local provinces in Japan have made rules that make it older from 16 to 18, but the national age of consent is 13.
So that makes a lot of sense. I never knew
Yeah,
that.
with the
The
animes and the culture.
ideology.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Well, I learned something today.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
that. Now I can't
Could be a
sleep.
lie.
Now I can't I'm gonna have nightmares. No.
Ew.
Yeah.
I don't
Anyway,
know what kind of nightmares would come from that, but I want no
alright.
part of those.
Alright, dude. Okay. You just gotta ruin everything. You gotta
Yeah, so
ruin
we're
everything.
by the way, we're at our first fight.
Yes. Well,
We're
prior
about
to
our
that,
first fight.
real quick prior to that, we have the two groups that were hired, and then they
Oh yeah.
give a brief glimpse of Toji, the fucking issue. Toji Fushiguro. Fu-
Hmm.
Fushiguro.
Who was
Uh,
originally a Zenin.
correct. He's like, fuck that. I took my wife's last name, or my girl's last name, or my baby
Super
mama's last
progressive of
name.
him. Hey, Toji, way to be a progressive hero.
Right. I was
All
gonna
right.
ask you too. I was gonna be like, would you ever take your wife's last name?
Never in my life. In fact, it's a big deal for me. Like if she's
Yeah.
not willing to take my last name, then she's not the one for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. It says a
Yeah.
lot.
But hey, if that's what you love, then you do
Do
you.
you?
Toji, way to be a progressive hero. You probably thought those girls could run opposite way and get through that dumb man. So you're a better man than me.
So,
Continue.
we're introduced to Toji. We find out he's Zenin, switch to Fushiguro, and he also he gets hired for like 260 million. But at the
Yeah.
very end of that, he's just like the guy who offers him the deal was like, "Yo,
Hmm.
how's Megumi doing?" And he's like, he has a Goku moment. He's
Yeah. The father of the year.
Megumi. Megumi, and they literally
Yeah.
take a second to pause on his ass, and he's like, I don't remember who's Megumi."
Yeah, fucking wild. And the wilder
Wild,
thing is later on in the show, he actually names that little pet slug that he has
Megumi,
Megami.
and I'm pretty sure he correlated that remembrance where he's like, "Oh, my dude was talking about my pet Megumi,
Yeah,
not
and
my
that's why.
son."
Yep.
Wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Great dad, great
All the
father.
biggest thugs in animes,
That's another issue
terrible
in anime.
fathers.
Yeah, everybody's a horrible father in anime.
Yep,
Everybody. You got
yep.
Bleach's dad fighting him every 3 seconds.
I actually think he's
You
a good
got
dad, but
okay, you got Goku.
but but you're not heavy into Bleach yet.
No, yeah, not yet.
Yeah,
But the early stages. And uh Goku, who else do we have? Um Vegeta,
yeah. Beating the shit out of his son.
right. And then
Toji.
there's other like awkward flashbacks in Demon Slayer of like dads beating people and then Rengoku's dad and
Yep. And then
just horrible
Where's
dads.
Ash's dad?
Yeah.
And
It's like
in Pokemon, yet to see Ash's dad.
okay, I was like Ash. I was like, who you talking about
Yeah,
in
Ash.
Pokemon?
Deku, where's his dad at?
He's out there doing the he go Kami Kagura. He know Kami Kagura.
All right. Okay.
He's out
Deku's
there
dad
doing that
is
shit in the cold, getting sick.
Deku's dad? I said
No,
Deku, not
oh, I thought
Tanjiro.
you said Tanjiro's. My
Yeah, I
bad.
was gonna let you go, and then I was
My
like, "Oh,
bad.
I think he really is making this mistake."
Yeah, I
And
definitely
as
made that
much as I
mistake.
really wanted you to continue to look stupid, I was like, "No, no, no. Let me put an end to
Well, I
this."
waited for you to talk, which is what made you talk. Because I was like,
No.
"Yeah, you know Kami Kagura?" And then you're like, "Oh shit, I gotta talk now." So
Yeah.
don't act like you spared me when I'm
I
the one
did.
who
You're
made you
welcome.
talk.
I could have let you keep
You're
going. I could
sitting
have
there.
just sat quiet here and let you stew in it, but I didn't because I'm a good dude.
Well, thank you.
So
Thank you
let's
for
get
that.
back to the fighting, good sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, we were talking
Yeah,
about
they're at
dads.
the school
Toji, he
now.
gets hired, and yeah, they're at the school. That happens, and the dude
Toji
pulls
puts the
up, right?
bounty up. Yeah, Toji puts the bounty up, which causes all these curse users to come and attack the school.
Because he put the time limit on that bounty too.
Yep. And
Ghetto
homeboy came
saves
in.
maid. Like, well, the maid. You remember the maid fights the first dude.
That's not first. He fights the Toji fights that dude real quick. First in the
Toji fights
hallway.
what dude?
In the hallway, the
Oh,
old man.
Ghetto. You mean Ghetto fights
Oh,
that dude?
Ghetto. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was like Toji.
Sorry, I just thought of good looking men. I get them all mixed up.
Yoked men
Yep.
without jobs. You
Yep.
remember they're like he doesn't even have a job.
That's true. And he spends all day
He's
begging.
yoked, yeah, and working out apparently.
Hmm.
But Ghetto's first fight was sick.
Yeah.
That was clean because
Eh,
it was essentially a Shikigami user versus Shikigami user.
yeah. He was like, I
First
don't have time for
manipulation.
this. Let me let out the big beast. And homeboy immediately while he was strategizing was like, what? Let me get out the
Yeah.
way. And then he comes through the mirror. And the
Yep. He's
second
like
or the
close
window.
range. He wants to get close range
Yep. And the
because he's
second
like
he comes through,
mhm,
like the second that glass breaks, he's like, where am I?
flash his life flashed.
That's just his life flashed in front of him. I was like, this fucking dude is a problem.
Right.
Goddamn special grade Ghetto.
Yeah, that was a sick cut too. Sick graphic and then a sick explanation because you
Yep.
never hear of a light flashing before their eyes right before they get their ass beat.
Nope.
I thought they put him in a fucking genjutsu or some shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I thought so too. That's what I thought. I was like, oh shit, he's got illusion jutsu.
Yeah, genjutsu. This motherfuckers is stealing from Naruto.
Yeah, I was like, what are we doing here, guys? I was
Yeah,
like,
I thought
god
he could
damn.
just control cursed beasts,
Yep. I was
but
like, this motherfucker's a problem.
yeah, I was like, he could do
No,
that. I was
no.
like,
Turns out it did happen because he was a problem.
yeah, and then it cuts right after that dog, and then boom, boom, boom,
Yeah, like
boom,
four
boom,
hits, right?
boom, boom. Dude's throwing combos,
Yep, and
beating
put
the
him
shit out of him,
down. Yep, and that's when he goes down and he's leaving to go chase Rico, and that's when he runs into the maid who's already
fighting the
fighting
clone.
the clone dude with the fucking paper bag over his head because he fucks fat
He
bitches.
likes to. I was
I
about to
don't
say
know.
he likes to suck balls or something. I don't know.
I'm thinking it's the fat bitches. He just loves
Yeah, it
he's
might
a
be
300
balls.
plus fan. Hey man, there ain't nothing wrong with it, dog. Everybody needs some love, man.
Yeah,
Take the bag off. It's okay. It's okay. All
everybody's
right?
beautiful in their own way.
Everybody's beautiful. You like to fuck the biggins? You fuck the biggins, dog. We all been
Wear
there.
that shit. Wear that shit.
Yeah. Don't discriminate. Don't hate yourself.
Right.
Come on, man. You're better than
Right.
this. Take the bag off.
exactly.
Although you can't because you're dead. But
Yeah. So he Geto helps her out real quick and he gets away because he melts. I was like,
yep,
all right,
yep,
that's
he gets away
random.
to go fight Gojo.
Gojo, which that's not the right way to go.
That was not the right way to go.
Yeah. And
That was
that's where you
not the right way to go.
where he finally explains his unique ability, right? He
Yep,
has the two eyes, or at least the two powers, which is the limitless technique and the six eyes
yep,
technique, correct?
yep.
And I wrote this down because it's so fucking hard to follow. I had to watch this shit 7 times to understand it.
I still don't fully understand it. I
I
understand a crude, basic concept. He has a blue power and a red power.
Right, and if I fuck this, I'm not gonna put you in this. I'll take the blunt. If I fuck this
Yeah, you will.
explanation of this shit up,
Yeah, you will.
uh, it is what it is. I'm probably gonna do it, but this is what I have down.
And he had to
And
write it down because it's that
right.
fucking wild.
So the ability of him to slow shit was explained as the infinity technique, as far as I know. And it's anything that approaches him gets slower, and it's because the numbers run through his eyes or something, and he sees numbers and they fucking and it slows him down. I don't fucking know anything past that.
Mhm.
Limitless technique. That is the single imaginary apple, is what he
Which
explained it
I might
as.
add before you do that, if he's seeing numbers in his head because of that, that just supports your Matrix reference. Because we
True.
all know Neo
Holy
would
shit. I didn't put
Neo
that
would see the
reference.
numbers.
Yeah, that's
So
right. He's the
you're
chosen one.
welcome. I'm
Holy
glad I could
shit.
do that
Dang,
for
let me
you,
dap you up real quick. Let's go. That's why we're the fucking
brothers.
OOP, brothers. Thank you for that. I knew I
Mhm.
was thinking something unconsciously and you just had to consciously find it.
Yeah, because I'm better than you. But that's not
All
really
right.
there.
Okay. Fuck you.
All right.
Limitless technique, single imaginary apple, and that's where you suck everything dry into one area.
I like to suck things dry.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Cock.
And then at the end, I'm trying to explain Gojo's ability. All
Why are you
right.
yelling, man?
Sorry, my bad. I'm trying to
All
bring
right.
some energy in
Okay.
here.
All
My
right.
bad.
Let's
I'll
do it.
just talk
Okay.
monotone. My bad.
No, please don't do that.
Divergence of infinity, and that is where
Oh my god,
reverse.
I'm gonna go to
Yeah, you
sleep.
see how? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So shut the fuck up.
you are talking in
So
lullaby,
shut the
sir.
fuck
All
up.
right. All right.
You don't want it? Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Divergent, divergence, harmonics, convergence.
Oh yeah, Avatar now. Okay.
Demonic convergence.
Oh, demonic
Uh,
convergence.
so divergence is the of infinity, which is the reverse curse technique mixed with the other one. Um, and that failed, right? He
Yeah.
failed at the very end of that.
Yeah. That's what he's doing the red. He's like, oh man, I
He's like,
thought it would
"Oh
work this
shit!"
time.
Right? He couldn't figure out the red. Right? He knows the blue part, but he can't figure out the red, and failed. But he still whooped the dude's ass. He was
Yeah.
still clean,
Yeah.
and it was just him being cocky again. It's just amazing how cocky he was. And side note, which is a little bit after or before, I'm sorry, that fight. You remember where they did the selfie where Geto
Yeah, where he
fucked up
beat
his
up the
dude?
dude. Where he beat up the dude. This was the very, very
Yes,
first fight. Yeah.
yes, we
Yeah.
fucked that
And
up,
he's like,
but
and he's smiling and shit. We
yeah,
missed that one, but it's all right. We'll
yeah.
keep it moving.
That was clean though, and
Yeah,
I
I
wish he did
enjoyed
it
that.
for that dude as well. Like,
He's like,
imagine
was
if they
this your
kept,
boy? He was like, is
yeah,
this your boy that you were talking about?
yeah. And
Gojo's like
Gojo's like,
smiling with a thumbs up and shit.
yeah, that shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah, but Gojo fucks up Clown Boy. Or
And you
Clown
learn
Boy.
about that
Paper
reverse
Bag Boy.
curse technique shit
Yep.
that he's
And he
trying to
kind of
learn,
Yep, and he kind of explains it out, but doesn't do the greatest of jobs really explaining it out to
and
you or
it's quick, and he fails. It's a quick explanation of it, and he fails at creating it.
yep, sure
So, but he
does.
still fucked the guy up, and that is when Geto is told by the maid, "Hey, go help out Gojo
Yeah,
because that guy just
hurry
went
up.
out.
Yep.
Don't worry about me." Should have worried about her because she got
She got
snatched up.
snatched the fuck up. She got
Hmm.
taken. And it's a good thing Gojo has a certain set of skills. A
Like,
certain set of skills.
what skills are we talking about?
A certain set of skills.
Checklist that
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
certain certain set of
Do you not
skills.
get that reference? Have you never seen Taken?
No.
You've never seen Taken?
Nope, I've only
Oh,
seen the
you
phone call
suck,
scene.
dude. That is the phone call scene.
No,
I
I've
don't
only
have
heard.
money, but what I do have is a certain set of skills.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
God damn
that
it,
is it.
man.
That is it. That's my fault.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's what I've been trying to tell you.
That's my fault, G.
All right. Top
I
G.
take that one.
I'm the top G. Do you have a Bugatti?
I take that.
Do you have a
I didn't have
Bugatti?
a Bugatti, but I'm sorry.
All
I'm
right.
sorry. A
All right.
real G can say what he's sorry.
All right. Top G. I drive a
Okay.
Bugatti.
But you were saying
I don't know. I blacked out, man. What was I
it's the
saying?
taking shit. You were
Yeah.
referencing that.
Yeah, they took that bitch. And I don't know
Yeah,
why you would take anybody from Gojo or Ghetto. Like, that makes no sense. They are freaking way too strong. Why would you take anything
even
from them?
yeah.
And tell me
Knowing you
what it's
couldn't
gonna
kill
be.
it.
Do you
Right.
see yourself with a nigga like me?
Yeah,
On a
okay.
no, don't see your friends, oh, don't see now. How deep is your love for me? Tell me what
Tell
it's
me what you
gonna
want from
be.
me. Oh, I thought it was tell me what you want from me.
Uh, Tell me what it's gonna be.
Okay.
Yep, it's all right.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so they
Cisco.
snatch up that bitch, and then they let them know that they have her, and they're
Uh-huh.
like, "Yeah, all right, we're gonna go ahead and you can pick her up in was it Okinawa?"
What I love what he told Rico because he's like, "Let's go to Jujutsu Kai, and then we'll go get her." And then she's like, "No, I want to join." And he's like, "If you fucking join, you better fucking come prepared because we're not gonna fucking listen to you if you're crying like a little pussy."
I
All
did
right?
like that. Yeah, he's about that
Yeah.
action.
I was like, "Dude, yeah, thank you," because that girl's very annoying
Hmm.
and nah, not very annoying, but annoying there. And
Yeah, she's not gobby annoying from
right,
fucking Titan, Attack
right,
on Titan.
yeah, not
Gobby, that
near
chick's annoying.
very annoying.
Yep, but
So
this one
to
not
her
so
credit,
much.
yeah, to her
Not
credit.
so much. Yep.
So the funny part about that though was that you thought you were gonna see that. So I don't know if you saw that scene where they're discussing that shit,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Oh, we're about to see them go fuck some people up, and maybe
Yep.
a strong opponent, right?"
100%. 100%. Yeah. You're like, okay, like Gojo wants this to happen. Like it's gonna happen. Fucking Ghetto's a problem. Rico. Keep wanting to call her
Rukia.
Rukia from Bleach. Yeah, Rico. Dude, they got the same look and everything.
Yeah, that's what's so funny too.
Yeah, I've been
Holy
doing it all
shit.
day, dude.
That
All
was
day.
good. That was a good
Yeah.
comparison.
So,
So,
so
you thought you were
Rico.
gonna see that, right?
Yeah, and even Rico, like she smacked the shit out of Gojo. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like maybe she got some hands on her real quick. You don't know.
She did. Yeah, you thought
Um.
maybe you'd see a couple fight scenes from
Yep.
her.
That was not the case. No.
You see him at the beach,
Yeah, you
bruh,
see him at the beach.
in
Dude, legit.
Okinawa.
How many times did you rewind it thinking you missed something?
Yep. I was like, did it skip a I thought it skipped an episode. Does that make sense? So,
Oh
like,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
how
yeah,
it goes to the next episode? I was like, "Oh shit, it skipped or something."
yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah.
gotta go back. No,
Nope.
that's
I honestly thought it was like super important what happened in there. And I thought they were gonna do a flashback to that after
yeah,
rewatching it 3 times and determining that I didn't miss anything.
right.
So
That's
after that,
exactly what they
I was
wanted to
like,
do.
oh, okay, I'm gonna get past this, and they're gonna go back to it. They're gonna be like, oh, this was important, but we didn't want to show it to you because we're dickheads,
Right.
and that's what dickheads do.
Yep,
They hide shit from you.
yep, they
Turns
do.
out they didn't hide much.
No, it was very quick. They
It was
walked
very
in
quick.
and Gojo was, like, strolling in, like, walking in, and
Yep.
then Rico ran to her.
But hey, honorable mention, friend of the show, we got to see Nanami.
Yes.
Nanami
Yes.
made an appearance.
Yes, he did, and it took me a couple times to watch it through to realize that was the Nanami.
Yeah, man.
And I was like, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
he
man.
looks hella different." He's
Yep.
probably the most different looking person
Oh
as a
yeah.
high schooler versus as an adult
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
because you don't really see it.
Yep. And he was there with his boy too. Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
he was there with his boy, and they were holding down that fucking airport though. Mad as
yes.
shit that they had to hold down that airport.
Yeah. They felt like it was like the bullshit mission that you
Yeah,
get when
well,
you're
Nanami thought that. Homeboy was
yeah.
like, he was like, "Hey, we get to prove ourselves to the
And
upperclassmen,"
he's like, "Dude, this is
and Nanami's
bullshit."
like, "This is horse shit. Like, we can get rain, and this would have been pointless.
Right.
What the
He
fuck
didn't
is
pull
going on
out the
here?
fucking knife though. That would have been sick had he pulled
Cleaver,
out
little
that
cleaver.
fucking cleaver, dude.
Yeah, nah, he didn't.
That would have been
That would have been
sick.
dope. That would have been a
Yeah.
dope callback.
He's a dope character.
Yeah, and
Uh
then so." that's really all that happens in that episode. They just kinda kick it, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Alright, we're gonna do
but
this."
they bring up Geto had that hunch. He's like, "Why are they doing this?" Because he's
Yeah.
like, "It's too easy."
Yep.
He's like, "There's gotta be a reason." And he had that hunch where it's like, "Dude, I think Gojo, they're trying to wear you down, bro." He's
Yeah, he's
like,
like, "Don't you
"You
wanna
haven't
sleep?" Yeah.
right, you haven't released your shit since we've started, and you
Mhm.
haven't even slept since we started.
Mhm. And arrogant ass Gojo was like, "Nah, nigga,
Let's
we
spend an
good.
extra day."
I'm 'bout mines, gang, gang." That's what he said
Yeah,
multiple
yeah.
times. At one point, he was just yelling, "Gang, gang," and he had a grill in it was crazy. I'm not sure if you
Right.
guys saw that.
But to be fair, he's like, as long as we get into jujutsu, I'll have a good enough barrier to be fine.
Right.
Right? He's like, I'll lower my
Yeah.
shit. It's like he doesn't think a fucking heavenly pact is waiting for him. You know
No,
what I mean?
before he gets there. Yeah.
Right. So
And it
they
sure was.
they shit they have that shit going on, and it was funny too because when Toji first pulls up on him, he obviously does his shit,
Yep.
stabs him right in the back, cold ass entry where I was like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit, is he
Yep.
about to die?"
Yeah, it was quick. I was like, "Jesus, that was really fast."
That was incredibly fast, and you're like,
Mhm.
"Shit's getting real." Holy
Mhm.
shit! I thought everybody was having peaches, pina coladas, and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And
Peaches, pina coladas.
yeah, and he stabs him, backs out, and then he's like, "You know who I am, or you remember me?" And it flashes back
And
to
then he
him
said,
seeing him
"King
as a
Kong
kid.
ain't got nothing on me." Different movie?
Just horrible comparison.
That wasn't a comparison. That was me saying that that's what
It's a
happened
metaphor,
next.
wasn't it?
It was not a metaphor. It was just
What
me
was
being
it?
ridiculous for 30 seconds. Can I be ridiculous for 30 seconds?
All right,
Do you want me
whatever,
to
dude.
get your permission? All right, you fucking douchey ass
Made zero
glass
sense
wearing
to me.
motherfucker.
Made zero sense to me.
You're
Don't talk
missing
shit
the
about my
blue
Gojo
eyes. You're
glasses.
missing the blue
Don't talk
eyes.
about my don't talk
You
about
know,
my Gojo
you know,
glasses.
here we go. I got a deal for you. You get blue eyes, then I won't say shit to you for wearing those fucking douchey ass glasses. I bet you keep your money in a money
Not
clip,
everybody's as
douchebag.
blessed as you with your little light green eyes or whatever the fuck
Oh,
you
these
have.
old things?
Oh, these are things.
Oh, what? You talking about these? No, no. They're just
Uh-uh.
contacts. Stop.
No,
They're
yeah.
not
These
contacts, though.
are
If you look real
natural.
close, you can't see the contact lens. Just
I'm just saying.
saying.
Ladies, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. But yeah, he
But
got stabbed up.
he got stabbed up and then he goes,
Mhm.
"Remember me?" And Gojo's like, "No, I don't fucking remember." You
No.
still confident, right? Gojo's still confident, like,
Yeah, he
"Bro, I
is.
don't give a fuck who you are. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fix this wound. I'm gonna kill you." And it
Yep.
goes flashback to Gojo as a kid, where he's just sitting behind Gojo like a creep. He's like,
Yep. Yep. All fucking
he,
weird shit. Yeah. He
yeah,
had an umbrella, didn't he?
Gojo's just chilling back,
Yep.
and the kid's like,
Who
"What
the
the fuck
fuck?
are
Yeah, he's
you?"
like, who the fuck is
He's
this
like,
nigga?
"Oh."
He sees
He's
me?
like, he's
You
yeah,
sees me? You're
motherfucker.
standing right there, nigga. Of
Yeah.
course I see
What's
you.
wrong with you? Fuck wrong with you, yo?
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you?
Yeah, and then so they start to go at it, and that's a fucking solid fight.
It was good. It was
Yeah, the
good. It was
action that is
crazy to see
insane.
how fast
Cause
he was.
yeah, cause that heavenly pack shit is wild, right? Cause that's when you're born with no cursed energy or very little cursed energy. And
Right.
instead you're given enhanced physical gifts.
Right. But he had to have made the pact with someone, which they
Right.
haven't explained. How
Right.
do you create a
So
heavenly pact?
yeah, so I think I don't know, but I'm assuming so what I was explaining is called heavenly restriction. Heavenly restriction is when you're born into like one of those major families and you don't have any cursed energy or you barely have any,
Mhm.
and then you get an excess of strength, like Maki.
Right. But Maki doesn't have a heavenly pact.
No, not that I'm aware of. So that's why I was like, that part of it is true. Now the heavenly pact, I'm assuming amplifies what you're already getting from heavenly restriction.
Mhm.
I just don't know the difference, and they don't
Where did you
explain
hear
it out
about
or
heavenly restriction?
um that was when they were talking about Maki. I remember distinctly
Oh,
noting it
I
because
missed that.
Maki's part of the Zenin clan too,
Yes, and she had
and
no cursed energy,
yeah, and they
or
explain
little
it
to none.
briefly. And I remember specifically thinking heavenly restriction was going to be important, so I kind of
Okay,
put a note in it.
okay.
It hasn't been really.
Until now.
well, even now, he made a heavenly pact, which made him even
Right.
stronger.
But there's gotta be a
So,
correlation,
there's gotta
which
be,
is I
but
wouldn't have ever noticed that unless I had wrote
yeah.
it down. So so the restriction is where that is, but the pact, I always equated it to the Sukuna pact, right, with Yuji
Mhm,
Itadori.
that makes sense.
So I was like, "Oh, he had some sort of situation where he made a pact with some sort of cursed
Yeah,
demon."
okay,
What
maybe.
do you consider Sukuna? What is he? A cursed demon or something? A cursed spirit
I don't
demon? Because he's
I
not a
don't know.
cursed spirit, right? He's
No,
this cursed demon or something.
I don't know. I think we should stay away from that one because I think we don't know at all.
Right. He's unique, right? You don't really see anything like him.
I don't know, face
So
tats, he sounds like a
but he
cursed
made the
motherfucker to
pact,
me.
right? That's the point being
Yeah,
was he was the
yeah,
only
made
one
a
who made the
pact.
pact.
Yeah,
And Gojo knew about pacts because he's like, did like he was questioning it, right? Did
yeah,
it's how is he alive? Did he make a
yeah, did he
pact with
make a
him?
pact with
What
you? And
was
of
it?
course, Itadori couldn't
So
remember,
pacts are
so
clearly a thing that they're gonna keep explaining in the
yeah.
future.
So, hopefully, they explain more on the Heavenly Pact because I
Right.
don't know too much about, but Toji's dead now, so
Right. Well, no, yeah, and in the first round, he was piecing Gojo up, right?
yeah.
He ended up spewing out all those bees or whatever, those cursed bees to
Yeah, and just to
keep him
distract
from
him.
sensing him.
Yep.
And then the
And that was
second,
after he fucking destroyed all that shit. 'Cause he was like, "I can't keep up with this dude's speed, so I'm
so
just
I'm
gonna
just gonna
destroy everything so I can see everything."
right.
And he was like, "Nah, nigga, take some bees, homie. Let's see what you
Yes.
gonna do about them bees, nigga.
Right.
Bet you
And
don't like them bees, nigga."
yeah, and then as he be niggered everybody, or specifically Gojo, not everybody.
All
After
right.
he beat Gojo, he pulls up the second he thinks, which I was like, why would you think he left you? You
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
I I get that he was trying to confuse him. They should have kept it at like I can't sense his energy. And then
Yep.
he pulls up. He was just like, "Oh no, Ghetto and what's her face?" It's like, dude,
Yep.
come on, bruh.
Just
And all the way down.
through the neck.
Ah, I still get the shivers.
Yep. And
And
then stabbed him like 6 more times
6
in the
in the
legs.
leg, like, and one leg too, it's like, "Damn, pick the other leg, nigga. Pick
Yeah.
the other
3 and
leg."
3, dog. 3 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God
So,
damn. 7 times in one leg.
yeah, I remember watching that. I'm like, "Okay, this is in the past, so obviously he's still alive."
Yeah.
I was like, "I just don't know how." I just assumed Shoko came and healed him.
Like, healed him, like, somebody else
Yeah.
helped him out.
Yeah, like someone came and healed him real quick. That's what
Right.
I thought was happening.
But
Um,
before that, you thought that as that was happening,
right.
you as the Ghetto and Star Plasma bitch were getting there and the dude pulled up, you thought that girl was healing him or
Yeah,
somebody else
because
was
we've
helping
seen
him
the
out.
future, so we know he's alive. So I was
Right.
like, someone had to have come and save him.
Right.
Yeah, but then we go to the famous fucking scene
Yeah.
where he's like, "Hey, Rico, just so you know, if you want to live and don't want to assimilate, then
Awesome.
we can make that happen. Like we'll protect you." And she fucking has that emotional moment. She's like, "Nah, motherfucker, fuck this nigga. I don't want to assimilate,
I don't wanna Asamala.
and I'ma ride with y'all." Which, if it's Gojo and Geto, that's not a bad ride with. That's
Right,
not a
and
bad crew to roll with.
he even said, he's like, "Me and Gojo already talked about this, and we're like, we'll take Tengen on for
Yeah,
yo
we'll fuck
ass."
this nigga up. Yeah.
Yeah, we got Gojo's eyes. We'll fuck this dude up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
So,
and then out of nowhere,
boom, dude.
Ju-
I didn't know you had a gun. That's what I was thinking. Where'd he get the gun from?
well, you see the bullet first, and you see her drop, and I was like, who's there?
I knew
Uh,
it was him.
Honestly, I thought it was the fucking maid. I mean, they luckily
That would have been wild.
they solved that real quick
Yeah, that would have
because
been wild.
for whatever reason, I was like, I didn't know guns exist during that time. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know why that didn't.
you never really see one. You
Yeah.
don't really see police either.
Yep.
So
And
I was
so,
like, dude, you have all that power. You shoot her in
mhm,
the head.
I didn't think of that. Yeah.
I was like, "Where
You
did
could
the
do all
gun
this
come
stuff.
from?"
You could do
Yeah.
all this stuff and you just shoot her.
Yeah,
That's what you decide
yeah.
to do.
All that shit. He's like,
Maybe
"Oh,
they wanted a
job
super
done."
maybe they wanted to grow their American audience
Yeah,
and show some guns
probably.
in it. Did he shout
Yeah.
Texas at the end of it? Yeah.
Yeah, they got fucking swords and knives, and he just shot a bitch in the head.
Yeah.
But so he shoots her, and then Ghetto's like, "There's no shot. You're here. Like, there's no way you took on Gojo."
Right. He's
And
like,
he's
"No,
like,
I
"Yeah, I
did."
did."
And he's
And he's
fucking
dead,
dead.
and he whooped his ass
He
too.
do. Yep. Yep.
Oh my,
And then
he
and then
do.
of course, Geto was like, he was like, "All right, well, I guess I gotta fucking kill you now."
He
Although
tried
I
to
will
put on
say,
that front too.
for a quick minute, I thought Geto was working with Toji when she got
Really?
shot. Yeah, just for a brief second. I was
Okay.
like, "Oh my god, was he in on this?"
And then when you saw the
And then
reaction,
when I saw his eyes, that
yeah.
fucked me up a little bit. I was like, "Oh no, he's
That's not
fucked
the
up."
eyes of a yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "He's fucked up from this."
Do you think that's what tipped that motherfucker over the edge? And this is obviously foreshadowing a little bit. Like we haven't gotten to
I
that
don't
point.
think so. I don't. I
You
obviously
think
don't
that's
think
what
this
like he
helped.
was really like, you know
You
what? This
oh,
is
like the
fucked.
underlining cause?
Yeah, like he was already on the
Um,
balance, and then when he looked at what just happened to her, he's like, dude, fuck this shit.
I don't think so. I don't think that was it.
I do. I think that was his tipping point.
I
But
don't think so.
he gets into that fight, right? Toji's
Mhm.
toying with him. But as he's toying with him, which I don't know if you caught this, he's talking about his ability. And when Geto cut him off while he was talking about his ability, he said, "You don't think I know that when you talk about your ability, it makes your ability stronger?"
I did catch that
And I was
the
like,
second time
"What?"
around.
I was like, "Come on, man." When he talks about his ability, it makes it stronger?
Yeah, I
That's
don't
whack.
know if that's part of the pack or if that's just a confidence thing or
That's
what.
whack.
Like
I think it's part of the pact.
when I talk about my dick game to females,
Does that make it
I
stronger?
it doesn't make me last longer, I promise you.
Yeah.
I'm still as big as with disappointment as I would have been if I kept my mouth shut.
Right.
Like,
That's
I'm
what I was
always gonna
thinking.
disappoint you. I'll never
Yeah.
tell you that. You won't find out that until it's way too late.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Until you're like, "Oh,
Like
shit."
I'm in the trap and seal game. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yeah. So, that was an awkward catch for me, and then obviously he ends up smacking him up still. I
Right.
did think he had a chance when he was about to absorb his cursed spirit.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit,
Yeah.
maybe he
Also,
absorbs his core spirit and then Gojo comes back and then just
right.
pieces him up."
Yeah. I didn't think Gojo was dead the whole time. Like I was like,
Yeah,
no, this isn't real. This isn't
right.
happening. Gojo's about to fuck this nigga up.
Yeah.
Um,
He's gonna come in and help Geto, that's
yeah,
what I thought.
for a while I thought it was all an illusion. Like I thought they were pulling some
Ge
gin
Gen
gin
Genju oh,
jutsu.
yeah, yeah.
Fucking A, dude. I'm so bad at this and speaking in
Oh my
words.
you about to say Gen Z or what? Gen
I
Z
don't know.
too?
Probably that. But Genjutsu. I thought it was some of that. And so I thought we were gonna come to like they were like
Like the
Geto
old
was
part?
Geto was holding him off, and then
Yeah,
all of a sudden like
Gojo was
fucking
gonna come
Gojo
up
pops out of nowhere and hits him.
with the blue
a-
beam or some shit.
yeah. And then he like wakes up and he's like everything kind of reveals is like, oh, they're fighting somewhere else.
Right.
Rico was never there and all this shit. Nah, she's dead.
She laying on the floor still.
Yeah.
Uh, and then Geto was talking his shit, trying to, find him and shit, and he was like just being cocky and playing with him. Then he X's that motherfucker up. He said X for fucking suck my dick, and then he even
I don't
tells
know.
him
There's
like,
no X in any of those words.
and then
What a terrible
X for
analogy.
suck my dick, nigga,
Yeah,
and
all right.
and then he
So we're gonna add another word that also doesn't have an X.
and then he tells him, uh, he's like, "Imma leave you alive
Yep.
because I don't wanna deal with all them cursed spirits you ate
Yeah. He's like, I don't know what happens with those cursed spirits.
when
I
you
don't know if they
die."
come out or what. He's like, I honestly don't
I
want to
don't
deal
want
with
those
it.
issues. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Probably
it's too big
could,
of
but
a
he doesn't
hassle.
want to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Just too big
And
of a hassle.
walks off.
Grabs that body. Yep. Grabs
Yep,
that
walks
body.
off. gives the body to the star religious bitches.
Yep. He's like, pay me, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's 360 mil right
Yep.
there.
They go on like a little like maniacal rant over there monologuing now that it's safe. And he's
Yeah,
like,
just a
dude,
whole bunch of we didn't agree with Tengen, so we wanted this bitch dead. And
yep,
if we all die because of it, we all die.
yep. And that was that. And he was like, all right. He's like, all right, y'all pay
Alright, you
me?
wanna get some food? To
Yep.
the homeboy, and he's like, "No,
Yep.
dude, I don't wanna fucking talk to you anymore."
Yeah. Pay me,
It's
bitch.
like, "Wait, what?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, Toji offered him, you remember? He's like, "Yo, you wanna try go get some food?" He's just like, "Dude, get the fuck away from me." It's like reminds me of, Shooter McGavin when
Oh.
he hired the dude,
Hey, you want to go to
and then he's
Applebee's?
like
Like,
yeah, he's like, "Dude, no, get the fuck
no.
away from me. Nobody
No.
likes you.
I
Will
think
you
it's
still be
best if
my
we
friend?"
just
Yeah.
no, Bobby.
"No! Get away from me." And Toji gets his money, but little does he know, Gojo's high as fuck.
Oh man, he's just out there floating, like metaphorically and literally.
Literally, yeah.
Just
I've never seen some
oh gone. Oh.
the world. Ooh. Yeah, you would think Toto would appear,
Yeah.
but
Uh that
high as
was
hell because he figured out
hot as
reverse
fuck. He's
curse.
just floating on power.
Yeah,
Is the only thing I can think of. It's like that's why he was in that like
just has so
euphoric
much
state.
power.
So much power. It was almost like he was like sensitive to everything.
Yeah.
He's just like, ooh, everything feels good.
Damn, that chair is squeaky. God damn, you went
I
like
know,
this and
man.
that shit went.
Hey, man, we're not making any money here. I got what I got.
We gonna get
Right?
you a new chair soon. We gonna get you a
I
new
got what
chair
I got.
soon. But yeah, euphoric as hell. And then he
Hmm.
explains that he learned the reverse curse technique, right? He learned how
Yeah,
to
he
create the red
explains it
shit.
all out because dude's like, hey,
Yeah.
something's off here.
He's like, "How the fuck did you
At one
heal
point,
your
he's like,
wound?"
is he high?
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, and he keeps fighting him, and he's like, something's going
Not right.
on.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Gojo is just clean as hell during that fight. That
Yep.
was
Just
flashback to Sukuna versus him. Just chilling, dude throwing shit at
floating in the
him,
air.
trying to
All
slice him, and he's just whiffing everything. He's like seeing the blades go by super slow and
yep.
shit,
Yep.
and just toying with him. And then he hits him with the purple blast.
With the purple.
He
Puts a
combines all that
goddamn
shit
crater.
in his body.
Yep.
Ah,
He's just like,
and you remember when he reached?
yep.
Yeah, when he reached, I was like, ah, because that's what
Yep.
I wanted to do. I was like,
Mm-mm.
I'm sitting there watching the show, like,
Just wiggling there.
yeah.
Dad goes and shakes your hand. What are you doing?
Lean from far away, like you don't want to get too close.
Yep. Just, mm, mm, mm.
And
Remember, he asked, he's like, any last words, homeboy?
yeah, and then
He's
he
like,
brought
well,
up,
I got a son.
yeah, he brought up Megumi. So, he is not the worst father in the world, but pretty close. He brought up Megumi at the end. Not bad.
Oh, all right. Well, he's redeemed, obviously.
I
Great.
was waiting for it.
Your track record
I
with
was waiting
fucking
for it.
great
At
fathers,
least he
it
did something,
continues. All
Shank.
right.
At least he did something.
Jesus
All right.
Christ. What's up with you supporting all these terrible dads and animes?
What's up with anime just having nothing but terrible dads?
Well, I think the burden's on both of you guys to do better. All right. You and animes
Two
alike.
wrongs don't make a right.
Two negatives obviously make a positive according to Gojo.
Oh,
See what I
oh!
did there?
I see what you did
Boom.
there. That's
Boom.
wild, dude. You're
Yeah, that's why I'm the
crazy.
best there
You're
is.
crazy.
Oh my
So
god.
he smacks Toji with his dick right after he
What's
finishes
up
him
with you
off.
and dicks, man?
It's the first time I brought it up all fucking
It might have
podcast.
been. It honestly might have been. I'm just used to you bringing up dicks constantly.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
got something else you want to say?
You also say that almost every episode.
You, this is the first time I brought it up.
It is the first time, actually. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm just so used to it by now.
What's up with
And
you
I heard it,
bringing up
I'm like,
dick?
why do you always bring this up, man?
Whoa. All right, all right.
Yeah.
But
Keep it moving.
so so he kills him, Ghetto's still alive. They all come back. The
Yeah, they
Star Plasma bitch is still dead. So I was wondering, like, what's
well
gonna happen with Tengen?
I mean, they went to go get the body, right? They went to go get the body. They take her body back. Gojo wants to kill all those motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
And Ghetto, of all people, was like, nah, they're nobodies. Let's not kill them.
Right.
You shouldn't kill with no purpose.
Right.
I think was a big line there.
Yeah.
And then
Foreshadowing.
yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was pretty sad. So fast forward, they go on missions, right? They fast forward a
Yeah, they're
year,
going on
right?
mentions. Yeah.
They're going on missions, same as always. Ghetto's explaining how he kind of was soloed, right? He wasn't really
Mhm.
going out on missions with Gojo.
Mhm.
'Cause he's like Gojo was so powerful that he was getting sent on these like solo, like massive
Crazy
missions.
dangerous missions.
Right. And then
Yep.
Ghetto was by himself, and then Coco was by herself.
Yep.
Coco. Shoko. Shoko was by herself.
Coco
And
Chanel?
I think that played a role in kind of his frame of mind too. Like
Yeah,
he
I don't
wasn't
think that
around people
helped.
that were close.
Right. And then that's when Nanami's partner died. Remember? They sent
Yes.
him out on a mission that was supposed to be for low grades, and it ended up being like a special grade, or not a special grade, but like a grade that was too high for him.
Right. And that's a high school student on a high school mission where he died. That was where it pushed Ghetto over the
Yeah,
edge.
because
So I
that's when he
take
met that's when he met the special grade chick.
right, and he was already because
Fucked up.
first watch, I didn't realize. So first watch, I thought the girl put that in his head
Mm,
who popped up. I was like, why did
mhm.
that bitch even bring up these whole side of the streets kind of
Yeah,
thing, or lanes and shit? Like, why are you even bringing this whole like stop the problem shit up? But
right.
if you watch it back again after that death of Nanami's friend, he starts to really start to debate. Wow, what am I doing this shit for?
Yeah,
Like,
he had that conversation with her, and that's when she brought it up. Yeah.
yeah. And so they're talking about that, which I thought was fucking funny because Toto is met her when he was young.
Yeah.
Like she took him
Yeah.
under her wing
Yeah. Yeah, she
at a
did.
very young age.
Yeah, she did.
And then she comes up to them and
Fucking
is bringing
kids.
that shit up. And I'm all like, dude, you be fucking kids. And then now you at a high school just
Yeah.
like flirting with motherfuckers, asking what their types were.
Yep.
Like you a cougar. You a cougar.
Man, I wish there were more of her when I was a kid.
Okay, really? Wish you had a
I'm
couple
just saying.
teachers that shared her frame of mind?
If only, dude. If only. If only. There's a couple teachers I can already think of.
Alright, okay. We're not gonna talk about those teachers.
Senora Lopez.
Okay,
Love
okay.
of my life. Everybody shout out
Wasn't
to
she an
Senora
English
Lopez.
wasn't she an English teacher?
No, she was a Spanish teacher. She was a Spanish
Oh.
teacher's aide. She was still in
Oh, okay.
college. She was getting her minutes.
Oh,
She was
okay,
getting
those are
her
the
minutes, and
best.
I was getting my
The
dreams.
teacher's aides, those were always the best.
Yeah, she was gorgeous. I love that lady. Her name
They're like,
her name was legitimately Jennifer Lopez.
"Te amo, Jennifer. Te amo."
Yeah, I was always up in that class and fucking like junior year asking her to marry me. I mean, she said no. She wasn't one of those kinds of teachers. I wish she was
Okay,
though.
okay, okay.
But yeah, she tells.
It's
But go Ghetto is
it's
like, yo,
Ghetto and her.
he's talking to her, and he's like, yo,
It's Sukumo.
yep. He's like, yo, I say we kill them all.
Yeah,
She's
he's
like,
like, "What about killing them all?" And she's like, "Yeah, like, that's an option, but is that practical?"
I think she just said, I'm not crazy enough to do that shit.
Right, because it's not practical. I didn't meant that, like, verbatim. I meant, like, it's just not practical. You're not crazy enough to do it because it's not practical.
I think
It's the whole
he
point.
is. I
Whatever,
think
dude.
he is.
Believe what you want.
All right.
Uh,
And so
and
that's he goes
sh
off the deep
yeah.
end.
After that, he goes off the deep end. He goes to kill his parents, right? He goes visiting his parents, but he saves those 2 girls,
Yeah.
which was a weird
Weird.
transition
Yeah.
because it's like you don't even really know why they got there or anything, and then he's
Yeah.
just there, and he's like, "Hey,
Granted, they
come
were
out with
fucked up.
me,"
That
and
was fucked up.
oh, of course,
But
yeah.
you don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're
But why
doing.
would that make you wanna kill your parents?
Right.
That's
Kills
not your
those
parents
motherfuckers.
doing it.
Yeah, and then he kills a village.
So, you save innocent kids, but you kill your innocent parents?
I mean, they're not innocent, but
Oh, his parents were innocent? What did they
I
do?
don't think so. I don't remember. But I don't remember them being innocent. I just don't think they were like worth that. feel like he said something to him. I can't remember.
Hmm. Yeah,
But
I don't know about that.
but yeah, so he
But
kills him.
he kills
They're
all
dead.
like everybody in
Yep.
the
He's
village
in the
except
village,
for
and then he ends up being wanted. And Gojo's losing his mind.
that's
He's
where he
like,
finds out.
"Yep." Gojo's like, "What the fuck's going on, man?"
That's wild. It's
Yep.
literally Naruto
Hunts him
Sasuke
down.
vibes.
Hunts him down. Shoko's already with him. Talks
Yeah.
to him. He's like, "What are you doing, dude?"
Well,
Hey,
he wasn't even really like she wasn't even really like that. She was kinda
yeah,
nonchalant because she knew
yeah.
she couldn't fight him.
She was like, "What are you doing? Like, what's going on here? What are you trying to
Yeah.
do here?"
"Is it true?"
He's like,
He's like,
"Yep,
"Yep."
yep,
He's like, "This is what I see. This is the way I
yep,
see it." And she calls Gojo or Gojo calls her, and she's just like, "What are you kidding me? I'm not gonna die."
yeah. You come
And
here,
I'm sure he was
motherfucker.
just like, yeah, I'm sure he was just like, "Well, fight him."
Yep. It's so probably was.
Yeah, she's like, "I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yep.
I'm not dying today. I don't
Hard
care how many
pass.
humans he kills."
Yep. I'm good.
That's
I'm good.
fucking funny, dude.
Yep. And
But
so
Gojo pulls up.
Gojo pulls up. They had that conversation
Damn, that's a
where
tough thing to
he's
watch.
like, "You gotta say it was rough.
I
That
felt
was
for
rough."
Gojo.
Dude, I felt for kind of both of them. Really,
I felt for Gojo.
it was rough. It was
Cause,
super rough to
cause he
see.
has the power to kill him,
Yeah, he
you know?
does. One hundred
Like,
percent. He can
kill
do
him
it
quick.
super quick.
So
Yep.
it's like, kill him or
Right.
save thousands,
Mm-hmm.
or don't kill him, and you already know he's gonna go around killing people.
Sure is.
That's a tough like, he
Yep.
gotta live with that. We
Yep.
saw the decision he made.
Yep. So then he gets the and that's when Getos slips it in there. Slips it
Yeah.
in nice and smooth. He's like
How does he say it?
he says, "Do you think you're strong because you're Gojo? Or are you Gojo because you're strong?"
Gojo's like, "Shut the fuck up." The fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? Are you the same beast and a
And a
different
different animal?
animal? Are
Are
you
you
the
the
same
same
animal,
animal while being a
and
different
a different
beast?
beast? Yeah.
The
And it's
fuck
like,
does that
what the
mean,
fuck?
Kobe Bryant? You're
What the
welcome.
fuck? That's exactly what happened.
Yep.
So, that was pretty much the end,
That's pretty much the end, man. And then Gojo wakes up.
and it's Megumi there, which was cool to see. It was
Yeah.
more so cool to see Megumi than it was Yuji and Nabara.
Yeah.
Just because of him being a kid in it, and him
Man, a little punk
ha
ass kid.
yeah, and then it makes more sense to their relationship now. Like,
Yeah.
you have a bigger connection between Megumi and Gojo, and like I mentioned, which, uh, overall thoughts, but future prediction of mine was that there wasn't a point like, Gojo tried to tell Kid Megumi that he killed his father. He said,
Hmm.
"Hey, your dad, he died and I killed him."
Yeah.
But Megumi stopped him as a kid, and my future prediction is that Geto knows that his father was killed by him. So, potentially in the future, Shikigami user versus Shikigami user, which is what it sounds like, because he's like,
Hmm.
"You need to be as strong as me."
Yeah, he
'Cause
sure
that's what he
was.
told Megumi.
Yep.
And I have a feeling that he's gonna try to get Megumi to kill his homie because he can't.
Yeah. So you're thinking he's gonna try and manipulate.
And
Geto's
then
gonna try and manipulate
manipulate
uh
Megumi during that
Megumi.
fight.
Yeah.
And it's gonna I don't know if he's gonna believe him or not, but it's probably gonna cause some friction, right? It's probably
Right.
gonna be like, "Yo, you killed my dad? What the fuck?"
Yeah, well, I mean, it's exciting to make predictions here because we don't read mangas, we don't watch any kind
Right.
of spoilers at all or anything like that. We're usually pretty careful about making sure we don't see anything with it. Um,
Yeah.
I would like to think that after watching this and at the end of last season, where Geta was causing some trouble, I would like to think that this is going to be the arc where it all kind of ends between the two of them.
Okay.
Um,
So
I
you think
think
this incoming arc is gonna be
Yeah.
where
So by the end of the season, I think this whole Ghetto Gojo arc is gonna be kind of over with, and I think Gojo's gonna put a fucking purple in him.
put a purple nurple
Put a
up in his
purple in
ass?
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put a big old purple hole in him.
But he also has domain expansion too now.
Yeah,
You
and he did
remember?
say that in the past. He's like, I just gotta
Right.
figure out the
I gotta
main
figure out
expansion.
domain expansion and teleportation.
Yep.
Those were the 2. So, eh, the fact that he has domain expansion now is wild
Yeah,
because I
but I
thought of that
mean,
shit too.
I'm
I'm like,
sure.
"What the fuck does this guy
Yeah, he's a
not do?"
problem. He's a problem for
That's why
sure.
they got the Gojo barrier up.
Yeah, yeah, man. But
Holy
that's
shit.
kind of where we end it, guys.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Great
you guys for hanging out. It's a good episode.
great season, man. Great season of Jujutsu
Yeah,
Kaisen.
I think
It's a phenomenal
I
show.
genuinely think it's in the running for
Anime of the year?
anime of the year. It's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, obviously we got to wait and see how it ends.
Yeah,
But the
I
first
agree.
5 episodes, I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah.
But it's so hard. Like, how bad can you knock off from that? You know what I mean? How bad could you drop off from something that good so far?
Yeah. Phenomenal flashback. Phenomenal flashback,
Yeah,
and
that's how you do it right. If all
yeah.
flashbacks were like that, I would enjoy flashbacks.
Yeah, because it's very unpredicted
Yeah.
and just didn't explain a lot. So, it was just enough. It was always just enough.
And they
And you
kept
got
it
to learn
moving. There's
about Gojo, and
action.
I remember telling you after first season, we didn't learn about Gojo's abilities
No, not
at
really.
all. Like, I
Mm-mm.
think they mentioned it a couple times,
Yeah, barely.
and that was it. So,
Yeah.
it was very cool to finally see that. Very cool to come back to Itadori and that gang, Nabara and fucking Megumi. So, it'll be fun to see them again.
Yeah,
I think it
absolutely.
set it up perfectly.
Yeah.
But episode 10,
Yep. Land the plane,
we're
baby.
we're here. We appreciate you guys. Man, we are growing. We are growing. I think we're up to about 85 subs now.
Yeah, we appreciate every one of you guys.
Yes, and all the likes, all the comments, all the shared videos that you guys give out to your homies, we appreciate it. And
Yep.
please, as we always say, comment, 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 comment.
Comment below. We'd love to
Comment below.
respond.
We want to see
Yeah.
what you have to say.
Yeah. All right. And then as always, guys, make sure you like and subscribe.
Out of pocket.
All right. And I guess that's me signing off. You guys have a good one.
We out.